Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to M Talks. Of late, there has been a lot of news, a lot of talk about de-dollarization, and then a new set of countries, a block of countries called the BRIC countries, and then there's talk about a new currency called the BRICS currency. Then there's the BRICS Bank, and so on and so forth. Now, the news items tend to be a little sensational. So let's understand what we know about this BRICS bloc or the BRICS association. Now, in 2001, a Goldman Sachs economist actually categorized four countries as rapidly developing economies which would have a major presence in the world scheme of things, in the world in terms of economic, financial, and other attributes, they would be a major presence. Now, these four countries were Brazil, Russia, India, and China. And in 2009, these four countries actually came together to form a kind of an association, a kind of a bloc for economic stability to actually help each other position themselves as a powerful bloc in the global scheme of things. And then in 2010, South Africa joined them. And in 2014, they actually floated a bank as well called the BRICS Bank, headquartered in Shanghai. Now, the bank was supposed to be an alternate for the IMF, which was majorly controlled by the US and the European bloc of countries. So, these countries actually came together to help each other and also create a membership of countries that would want to join them to represent and have a solid presence in the global markets, economically, politically, any other way, strategically. This is the whole objective. And it has picked a lot of momentum, I should say. A lot of countries are vying to join this bloc, to be a part of this. And in fact, even the Middle Eastern countries have shown a lot of inclination to be part of this bloc. And if they do become, it will be financially and politically a very powerful bloc. Okay, so let's look at the promoting countries or the ones that were crucial in forming this association or the bloc or the founder members, as they call it now. You talk about Brazil, you talk about Russia, you talk about India, you talk about China and South Africa. Now, out of these, two countries are, in terms of their own affinity, more socialist, communist kind of a countries. So they will actually have some sort of a, how should I say, a working methodology with each other. But what about the cooperation between the other countries? And when there is such a block, a powerful block that gets created, there is going to be a lot of tussle within the group. There's going to be a power struggle. There's going to be who is going to get what kind of voting rights and who is going to lead the group, who's going to represent the group. And even if we're talking about currencies to be issued, now again, it's not easy to issue a currency. It won't happen overnight. A lot of interbank trading and other affiliations that need to be worked on, security features, printing mechanisms. So many things have to be ironed out. And who's going to take the initiative on all these aspects again has to be worked out within the bloc. Again, who is going to be powerful enough to take the leadership? Or every decision is going to be vote based and there's going to be a tussle. Things are going to get pulled in different directions for different decisions because each country will have its own motivation, ambition. So they want to have a power play within the system. They would want to have a power play, I beg your pardon, within the system to make sure that their economy gets benefited the maximum. So it's something, it's a very interesting development, I should say. And dethroning the dollar, well, whether it's going to happen now, later, or if it's going to happen at all, is something that we have to wait and see. But the fact remains that this bloc, if it comes together and has a decent working arrangement with each other, it will be a very powerful bloc. And who knows, they might actually give the dollar and the euro or the US and the Europe a run for their money in terms of global share of things, not just global market strategies, political strategies, global economic strategies. All these, this block will have a very, very important role to play in. You have to wait and see. It is an interesting development. and a lot of people are looking forward to it. So let us see how this pans out. This is what I wanted to share with this video because the news items tend to talk about the currency probably is going to happen tomorrow, or the Brics bank is going to replace the IMF tomorrow. It may not happen so fast, or we don't know how the progression or how things will take shape. Take shape. I beg your pardon, but it is, like I said, to repeat myself, an interesting alliance. So we have to wait and see how that's going to pan out. Thanks for tuning in to me. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye for now.